Welcome to His, Hers, and Ours, Hers edition. Have you ever felt like the world could be a better place, but you're unsure where to start? You're not alone. I believe that even one person can make a difference. This podcast is about awakening and empowering ourselves to build a stronger future for our communities. I know what it's like to juggle a lot. As a single mom, I work multiple jobs to make ends meet. As a wife and mother, I went to college and got my bachelor's degree in information technology. But those challenges taught me invaluable lessons about resilience and resourcefulness. On His, Hers, and Ours, Hers edition, we'll be tackling real world issues, exploring solutions, and sharing inspiring stories, all focused on relationships, careers, parenting, and the things that matter most in our lives. Let's get started. Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what's really out there? Or maybe you finished a book and found yourself questioning the nature of reality. Join me as we dive deep into the realm of the unknown, explore everything from ancient civilizations to the possibility of aliens. This is His, Hers, and Ours, Hers edition. Information overload. We should read more books. You can't sit there and read a book. There's audiobooks. Even if you're reading fictional books, sometimes places that the books are located or the history that they're speaking about is part true. Like books can be educational, even the fantasy ones. Who used to say that minotaurs and elves and all of that stuff isn't real? Oh, that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. Ancient Alien, right? So that's a show that my sisters love, love, love. In Ancient Alien, they show a lot of things that are hard to explain, right? There's these patterns, and the rocks are the soils, and these huge heads on the islands and stuff, the carvings and the details, and things that we can't even replicate with the technology that we have. And we used to have these conversations about what if we are in a sphere that is actually just a human cage. So, like, we have the ant houses, and you can see how they create their patterns, and you see the different rooms, and you see them go about their day. What if that's us, right? What if there is a classroom somewhere with a whole bunch of little glass spheres, and all of these, we are made in his image. So, all of these giant us's or humanoid looking things are sitting in the classroom talking about, well, this experiment isn't working and I think we should start over, or Johnny's is doing better than Goliath's. And we don't know. We limit ourselves by believing that we know everything or that we are capable of understanding our scale or our place in the world and existence and the galaxy, right? I don't know who said it. I'm sure Google will tell me that the stupidest thing or the silliest thing that we've ever done is to believe that we are the smartest beings on the planet or just in existence. It is not realistic to believe that we come from nowhere or that there is not something designing or watching us, whether it be for educational purposes or entertainment purposes or just because they're trying to save their planet. Oh, there's this movie where they travel to the past to try and find the cure because they're dying in the future. So, and it turns out that all the little girl had to do was cry, and he took the chair back and was able to stay there. Okay, so existence, ancient aliens, finding civilizations under the water, right? So we all the movie or the cartoon Atlantis, and we know about the Bermuda Triangle and like the mysteries and the wonders and da 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 da. Da. But there was actually an ancient civilization that was found under the ocean, right? So what I said to my sister when she brought it up is I was like, well, maybe that civilization got out of control and they just said, okay, well, we're just going to cover this one up. We're just going to wipe it from existence and we're going to start over. And instead of taking a new spear, they just put like, some dirt impacted or snow or ice, whatever it is they used to separate them from the past from the present. And then when they came back the next time, they gave us less knowledge, less guidance, less hand holding, right? And then that would have been the Mayans, who also disappeared because of the same reason. It was still too much. So the third time around, they're like, okay, so we're just going to make them start from like literal nothing, let them have dirt, let them work their way up using, stone and wood and nature and see what happens. And they would come down and be kings and pharaohs or, you know, guide, like you can see in Ancient Alien how some people had weirder heads or different appendages. They looked slightly different than us, but almost the same. And then when you talk about DNA, right? Everybody wants to do DNA in 23 and they want to put their DNA in the system, in this database and stuff. But what they're finding out is that people have Neanderthal DNA and people have DNA that they can't identify. And why would you put yourself at risk? What if you are that one person who has enough for them to experiment or to try to, trace you back to wherever and ever and it ruins your life? Believe movies that show the ruthlessness of the world. Take caution in where you put your information, your DNA, your personal identifiers. Like, everybody talks about, or not everybody, I like that word everyone. People talk about, like, putting chips in your body and moving to the point where, what was that movie with Justin Timberlake? Where, like, you pay things in time or your money is it's embedded in. And so, like, you get paid, you swipe your arm, and that's how you collect your paycheck. And then when you buy something from the store, you swipe your arm. And in the movie, is time, right? That's what they use. It's called in time as currency, but it it is viable and valuable currency, right? Because you don't want to lose time. We want more time. We want to live forever. People are chasing immortality, but the fact is, one day the dollar is not going to be what it's worth today. It's going to be like, oh, it's worth $1. Oh, it's worth 75 cents. Oh, it's worth 50 cents. Oh, it's worth a penny. Oh, it's negative. So this dollar, what are we going to do with it? Where are we going to put it? How do you safeguard yourself against that inevitable future? Is it a now future? Is it a later future? Is investing in the stock market actually saving you? Because when you take it out of the market, you're taking it in dollars, right? So those are the things that I do not have, knowledge, experience, or guidance yet, right? Hopefully the people or not hopefully, God, my husband says it all the time. There's no good luck, bad luck. There's no jinxing it. Everything is in God's plans, God's time. He's going to guide us to the people that are going to help. And there you have it. Another mind-bending exploration into the depths of the unknown. Whether you're a believer in ancient aliens, question the nature of our existence, or simply enjoy a good thought-provoking conversation, I hope you found this episode stimulating. Remember, the universe is vast and mysterious, and there's always more to discover. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep an open mind. We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts on today's topics. Do you believe in ancient aliens? What theories do you have about our place in the universe? Let us know by leaving a comment on our social media or sending us an email. And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review our podcast to help us reach more curious minds like yours. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed. Bye.